Hey, what's up? It's me, Awesome Ali.
And I'm Raisa, and welcome back to 90 Days to Becoming an Awesome Person. Today is day 5, and we are always going to start it off with our quote of the day.
Thank you, Raisa, and thank you for our viewers for watching. If you haven't already, make sure to grab your free 30-day journal by going to the link if you're on Instagram in our bio and on Facebook in the description. Today's quote of the day I like. It's a little play on words and it's got a little joke to it. It's by Vidal Sassoon, and he says, the only place where success comes before work is in the dictionary. Risa, what are your thoughts, perspective, opinions, comments on this quote?
Honestly, Ali, it is really just a play on words. I mean, defining success comes from the dictionary, where the dictionary has definition of all the words in all of the world. And to see that this author wants to use it in such a quote to really describe success, it kind of blows my mind in a way that that is like, it's like going back to basics, I would say, going back to finding the true definition of things, because I've oftentimes I feel like, yes, it's great that we make our own definitions for like success, branding, purpose, whatever it may be. But really, at the end of the day, to find the foundation, to find, what that original meaning of success is, go back to the basics, find it up in the dictionary.
Interesting, very interesting perspective, a unique one. For me, I like how he says the only time where success comes before work is in the dictionary, meaning that if you really want success, right, you have to put in the hours, you got to put in your time, if you're in your 20s, 30s, whatever you're doing right now, especially in the 20s, you hear a lot of people saying, if you really want to become successful before 30s, you have to stop. You can't go out. Sometimes you got to understand when you can go out, where you can have some fun, putting all your time, going 100% into one thing, 24/7, 365 for your whole 5 years before you can get that true success, quote unquote success. But I did like how you said sometimes we can get lost in the meanings of coming up with our own definitions or our own stuff. So maybe it might be helpful for you to revisit the dictionary definition of success. All right, perfect. Ray, so what is our tip for today?
Thank you, Ali. The tip for today is avoid negative labels. Notice your words are important. This is from Tips from Life's in Session by Robin H.C. This tip is so important because we don't want to spread toxic positivity, but we also want you to be aware of your words. What are you saying to yourself? What are you saying to others? And what kind of labels are you putting yourself under due to your actions? Many times we don't think we're doing anything wrong, and many times we might actually criticize ourselves a little bit more than we should, and that can all lead to some negativity in our life. Putting your words, for example, if you have something that you constantly criticize about yourself, that can easily become a negative label. And when that becomes a label, that is what you portray to the rest of the world. So just for today, just like notice how you show up in different situations. I know it's online, but like on Zoom, how you communicate with others, what you do, your actions, and really take a moment to see, are you proud of the person that you're portraying right now?
Risa, I like that. Your character, very important right there. I also like about the negative label, the little side thing. When you start to label yourself in a negative context, and actually I'm going to talk quickly on that toxic positivity right there for a second. Hello to our viewers. Make sure to join the conversation, like, comment, not subscribe, but like the page, follow us. So with the negative labeling, there's something called labeling theory, and what they found out is they did this with criminals, and when convicts and criminals thought of themselves in that situation of actually being labeled as that, they were acting in such ways, especially even with kids, when they're let's say their parents were saying, oh, you're a know-it-all, or you're such a bad person, a bad kid. Why would you do that? Using negative context towards certain situations, those kids would then reflect on themselves and use the words of others, because at the time they're not 100% aware of what those actually mean, but they start to act in such ways that would continue to reflect those words. So if you're such a know-it-all, they continue down that path. If they were saying, oh, you're such a bad person, they act as a bad person because of something called the labeling theory. And with toxic positivity, Raisa, I would say you need a practical, positive perspective. As Gary Vee would say, practical, making sure you truly understand what the situation is, having a positive perspective, not a negative one. And then the perspective, a practical, positive perspective is very important in your life, because that just that just elevates yourself to a new level and to a new person. Raisa?
Yeah, thank you, Ali. We actually have a picture today to show you on our journal. It says, yes, you did it. What's next? A new adventure waits for you. So I'm just going to hold it up right there. Ain't that pretty?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. So,
and then, we also have the daily routiners, the plans, and then on the side, when you do come home, you have
reflection.
Or even in the morning today, what I'm grateful for, 10 things that I'm going to strive to accomplish, and last thoughts and feelings before you start your day. Making sure, the reflection page is very important. So if you haven't already grabbed your free 30-day journal, make sure to click the link if you're on Instagram, in our bio, on Facebook, in the description. No credit card required, no credit card required, and you just get the journal right away. Fantastic. And if you are having some technical difficulties, as some people have told us, make sure to just reach out to us. If you're on Facebook, send us a message. On Instagram, DM us at APSOW, APSOW 2019, saying, journal, put in your information, and then we'll send it to you.
Exactly.
Marissa, any last thoughts?
Yeah, exactly. We want to really help you put it out there and, actually use it. So if you do find a problem, just send us a message and we'll send it to you manually. We're learning ourselves. Anyways, thank you for joining us as well. And thank you to our viewers who are watching every single day. When you tune in with us at 8 a.m. Eastern time, it really shows that, you care, you want to be in our discussion. And I just wanted to show a little appreciation. So,
thank you, Raisa. That gratitude, very important, as it is writing that in there in the journal. Thank you, Raisa. Thank you to our viewers. This was presented by APSO. Awesome people
shaping our world.
Remember, you are awesome,
and you can make the world a better place.
Bye.